Shoes are very significant, especially in this hour. You can't bring a knife to a gunfight, as they state. Many people are walking around in heels, flip-flops, sandals, and they're not prepared with the right combat boots, Timberland boots, snake skin boots, or just snake boots to properly prepare themselves for the land that they must tread upon in the coming hours ahead. Interesting enough, the Bible states that when you step into an environment and they do not accept you, that you must shake the dust off of your feet. The shoe is very symbolic because at the bottom of the shoe, there is a center point called the sole of the shoe. And with Japanese kimono pads, they have these kimono pads that cover up the sole of the foot to pull out any types of toxins. So, to break this down in a nutshell, if you have been granted the rites of passage to step into a new life, a new path, a new home, a new job, a new relationship, a new state of mind, but yet you're still wearing the same exact shoes. If you're wearing the same exact shoes you were wearing while you were going through the turmoil, the trials and tribulations that you had to endure of the past, you will repeat those same exact trials and tribulations because you have yet to shake the dust off of the soles of your feet, which means that although you're in new territory, instead of you looking at it in your mindset that you are now standing on holy ground because you have been granted the rites of passage to remove yourself from the past life, you are holding yourself in a portal with a tether, like an umbilical cord, because you refuse to know that those shoestrings are symbolic of an umbilical cord. When you tie your shoe, there is a flap of the shoe, and that flap is symbolic of a tongue. It's symbolic of what it is that you're speaking. It's symbolic of what it is that your feet are speaking. What is it that your feet are saying? What is it that the soles of your feet are allowing you to tread up on, to tread into, and to repeat, especially when it comes to your past? Many people have heeded the warnings, have heard of this. Maybe not just specifically in these words, but it has been brought to you in some way, shape, or form. If not, then this is confirmation that the shoes that you're wearing, if they are shoes that symbolize a past event and you have yet to toss those shoes away, this could have a lot to do with why you're still going through what you're going through. This has a lot to do why you're still repeating same patterns and old cycles, because you refuse to realize that the things that you hold on to in the past is symbolic and evident to holding you back in the now. This is why it's important that you don't go inside of the thrift stores or the Goodwill stores or the yard sales and you take on other people's artifacts or other people's shoes or other people's clothing or other people's belongings that they lost because you have no clue what it is that they went through while they're wearing those items. They could have been practicing witchcraft, sorcery, you don't know. But a lot of people have had all types of things happen to them in their past, and they wear or have worn those shoes throughout certain events in their lifetime. And because they refuse to throw those shoes away, because they're still wearing the same shoes, the sole of their feet have no choice but to allow them to continue to walk backwards. So this is why you feel that you're taking 10 steps forward only to take 20 steps backwards, because you refuse to let go of the past based off of your shoes. You have been officially warned. Nubian Divine.